Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be the first episode of our Star Wars RPG campaign, Star Wars Empire Rising. Oh, and here comes Cher. There she is. Hi, Cher.
Hi, Cher.
Hi. Sorry, guys.
Perfect.
You guys can hear and see me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
She came dressed.
Let's go. Sorry, guys.
No worries. So we're just getting started. I'm going to pass it over to Ethan, who's going to bring us into his world. He's a big Star Wars fan, so I'm excited. And I'm also an Ewok who's going to kill a lot of stuff, so I'm excited for that. So, Ethan, let's do this.
All right, hey everyone. So we're going to be playing Star Wars, and everyone's evil because when you go Star Wars, you have to go evil because they're the more powerful people. So yeah, we're going to be doing basically. It's going to be taking place right after, a couple years after the Empire came into being, and after Order 66 happened. Surprise! I still survived. So what our crew is, they are basically the Emperor's strike team to secretly go down and hunt Jedi that escaped 66 or in other ways in hiding. So going to be Jedi hunters, akin to, if anyone really read any of the old Expanded Universe books, The Emperor's Hand. Without working solo, they're all Emperor's hands. They all work together, and they don't have to be human because we're making it not as xenophobic as the actual Empire is. So if we want to go down the line of what we see right now, starting with Dai'Mo, and say who they are, what they do, why they're here, all that good stuff.
How you doing? My name is Dai'Mo. I was hired as the voice of this here group of very, very murdery individuals. I'm a Bothan scoundrel. They found me down on a planet trying to cheat my way through some gambling, and they decided that even though I'm not a Force user, I don't have very many morals, and I'm good at talking to people, so they'd bring me along when they didn't have to hack and slash to everybody.
All right, Cher, you want to introduce us to K.I.S.S.?
Yes, K.I.S.S. Model M12. I'm a battle droid. I've previously served under General Grievous. Weapons, many.
All right, we'll go next to our shortest member of the group, Bravo, probably the hairiest as well.
Hello, my name is Bravo, and I want to kill things. I'm an Ewok, and my friend here, Fruk, the Wookie, and I were stolen from our home planets as children and taught to kill things. And now that's all I want to do.
And then, Justen, you want to introduce us to Darth Bronchuknar? Please do that the entire time.
Okay, I can. No, I'm a Sith warrior. I'm a hairless Wookie, and I like to kill stuff like all my characters usually do. And I'm dumb as a box of rocks, like all my characters and myself usually are. So that's it.
All right, and then we'll bring up the end of the pack with Olivia. Introduce us to Lyra.
Hello, I'm Lyra Lancer, and I'm gonna be the stealthy, sneaky sneak person again. I'm human. I have blue hair, blue eyes, and yeah, Sith all the way.
Alrighty. So, did we come up with a decided ship name?
I asked the chat what they wanted to name the ship because I thought that was a good idea. And we got, let's see, Helium Heron.
Fly or die.
Bazillion Bacon. There was one that I did like up here. Oh, the Quadrillion Milkman. I like that one.
The other ship instead of the mothership?
The other ship. Death Starlet.
Many fleshlings have told me how delicious bacon is. Because I cannot taste it, I cannot form an opinion either way. But that one seems amusing.
All right, so which one are we going with?
Whichever one. Was there a bacon one? Bazillion bacon. We'll go with that.
Bazillion bacon. Okay.
Because the droid who has literally no sense of humor installed thinks that it's the funniest one.
Yeah. Also, it's a red herring. They think that we're like a food ship.
Okay. So our adventure starts off in the middle of space on the Bazillion bacon. Everyone's gathered around the conference table. K.I.S.S. is coming around through their from recharging, and is standing in the back of the conference table when they get a hollow message. And as they gather all in and accept the hollow message, the image of a very old human shrouded in a cowl, not the Emperor as you know him, but some of you might know them as one of the members of the Imperial Council. It is Saint Pestage. He comes with a message. So bloop bloop pops up. Good evening, the Bazillion bacon. You have orders from your Emperor to go to Kashyyyk. There is signals of the Force there. Oh, no, please, not now. You'll go there. You will find the source of this Force, and you will eliminate it. You are supposed to go there under stealth. No one actually knows you exist. But you also go with the full authority of the Emperor. Crush any who get in your way. Find the Force user, kill him, report back. I don't think I need to tell you that failure is not an option. Also, next time, and Bravo, you see his head turned toward you. Keep the pets out of the room. Pestage out, and he kills the goblin.
My God, that guy is creepy. And can you believe he says Bazillion bacon with a straight face every time he contacts us?
That guy's an asshole.
I mean, I don't see why it's so funny either way.
I mean, 4 of the 5 of us have hair. Why did he have to make the pets joke?
Hey, Frook, we're going to your planet, aren't we?
Yeah. We are indeed, sir.
You haven't been there since you were a kid.
No, they kicked me out a long time ago.
Anybody there you want to kill?
Everyone, honestly, if I had to say, it would be
Let's
everyone.
just kill everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Killing
good with that.
killing everyone would compute as an unattainable goal. It is much better if we pick a singular target or fewer targets than everyone.
I love the thing where she takes everything literally. I never, ever get sick of being on a ship with a robot that does that. I have to tell you guys that. But she does raise a good point. We should look for the Force users first, because I take it he agrees with your killing everybody thing. Bongo, bingo, bango.
I'm just gonna look at Justen and be like, we'll kill everybody.
Okay, so
good.
he agrees with that. And crap, what's Olivia's name?
Who's the pilot?
Lyra.
Otto.
Okay.
The pilot's name is Otto.
Interestingly enough, I might be the most skilled at piloting, and I have no ranks in it.
Oh no.
I don't even know what I have. Hold on, let me check.
I don't think I've chosen that yet.
Hey, is there a star 69 option where we can see if that guy will lend us a pilot?
I think you'll.
Or are we
should have
just going to kayfabe it that we've been flying around in this ship and we're okay?
I think y'all should have someone that's at least pretty good at navigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the navigation. Nobody pop out of vents and kill me.
Okay. All right, so
I was doing
so if
swipe.
you want to get the
I'm about to say that's the wrong game.
if you want to get the lie of the ship, so up here is where all of the is where the bridge is, and over here is medbay, repair section. You've got kind of like a little lounge area here with a kitchen tied to a bathroom. All four of your beds, it's very sparse. They're just kind of bedrolls that are laid out on the floor. In the aft part of the ship, you have two small personal shuttles that you could use to, venture around on the planet. You also have two turbo laser cannons, one on each wing.
Lasers.
Excellent. I think K.I.S.S would at least be doing a diagnostic, making sure that the weapons were okay. So if she's, has to go from one station to the other physically, she will. Otherwise, what she might do is accompany Bravo to the bridge to provide assistance, just in case.
Oh, go ahead.
Continue, Jay.
I'm going to go to the lounge and wait for them to tell me I need to trick somebody or lie to somebody or cheat somebody out of something. Can I watch reruns of the Life Day special?
No. Those were all destroyed.
Okay, then I'll just watch whatever's on TV. I'm channel surfing.
I'm gonna pop on over there too, and I guess start making some tea or something.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go
Bravo,
practice the Force in the shuttle area.
Okay. So
That's
Bravo,
what you
you head over to the lounge and start turning on TV. The first thing you actually get to is a Dajaric tournament that's going on. Lyra, you start making tea, and Darth, Bronchuknar, what do you want to do for training your horse?
I think I'm just gonna meditate for a while.
Okay, so just go into a meditative trance.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bravo, are you what are you up to? Are you gonna try to plot a course?
Yeah, I'm just kind of seeing what's going on in general up here, like making sure that we're on course, going where we need to go, and when we're gonna get there, and other pertinent data.
Right now, y'all are kind of just drifting in the outer rim, really just staying out of anyone's reach, since you're not really supposed to exist. And to get to Kashyyyk, it's not a hard astrogation check and piloting check to get in there. They're really, really well known and well plotted out hyperspace routes to get there. But go ahead and give me an astrogation check to get there and get up to Kashyyyk.
I'm just talking to no one in general. I gotta tell you, when GSPN started playing these Dajaric tournaments, I didn't really think it was a sport. It's just two guys sitting at a table.
It's a sport when a Wookiee's playing it and starts beating the other person over.
I know. I can't believe they implemented that rule 2 seasons ago. It really brought the ratings up when the blood started.
So Bravo, you start your navigation. You're heading towards what you think is the correct hyperspace coordinates to get there. K.I.S.S, do you want to give him some assistance?
Yes, I would like to. And that is an astrogate check. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Let's see if I can find that on my sheet. Here we go. Okay. Astrogate. Oh, thank goodness for alphabetical order. Lovely.
Holy shit.
Astrogate, by the way, is one of those fake words that messed me up when I was building my character.
Okay. Jesus.
So she is the ship, right?
Basically, right now, yeah, you've completely plugged in, and Yeah, so you realize that the course that he was setting was not taking you all to Kashyyyk. It was actually taking you in the direction to Tatooine and Hut Space, which is not really where you want to be going now. So you quickly recalculate it and get on course towards Kashyyyk. It'll take about probably about a week's journey to get there.
Bravo, have I ever told you how useful you are around this ship?
I just assumed that I was, but thanks.
That was not necessarily the statement I was trying to make. And she just goes ahead. She just goes ahead and replots course. Replotting course.
I'm gonna plop down next to Dai'Mo. Is that how you pronounce that?
Dai'Mo.
Dai'Mo.
Dai'Mo. Why did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
Said it wrong. It's Dai'Mo.
Yeah, I'm gonna plop down next to Dai'Mo and say, yeah, I never saw this as much of a sport either. I prefer much more elegant killing.
Yeah, but wait for this replay right here, and you see two little Ewoks just jump on top of a Gungan and start tearing.
Ugh, I'm gonna
You
shrug.
see, it makes for good shock TV. It's not anything pretty like what you do, but it is entertaining.
All right, well, you want some tea?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Darth, Bronchuknar, you're in the in the cargo hold, you're meditating, and your meditation brings you back to the last time you were on Kashyyyk, and you were ripped away from your clan and forced to learn how to kill. And as you're kind of meditating on this, and all the pain and screams of your clansmen being murdered around you, it's pulling in on you're pulling in on the dark side. You can feel it like a fire burning inside you, and everyone else starts feeling this as well. It's like a heat suffusing the entire ship from the cargo hold, and the both shuttles start to rattle a little bit.
Is this a regular occurrence?
Yeah, this is like just a Monday for me.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Hey, say your guy's name so I know how to pronounce it, please, Justen.
What's that?
Say your character's name for me so I know how to reference him.
Darth Bronchuknar.
Bronchuknar.
Yep. Say it really quick. It sounds more legitimate.
Or you could just call him
hey,
Bron.
DD, would you... Yeah, no, I'm good with
They call me
DD.
DD.
Hey,
That's
DD,
fine.
would you calm down a little bit? It's starting to get warm in here. You're keeping the tea nice and warm, which I do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But damn.
Dead relatives, that kind of deal. My bad.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
yeah,
We all got them.
Let's see. So Dai'Mo and K.I.S.S. both aren't Force users. So
Although
Nah,
K.I.S.S.
I'm
is definitely susceptible to higher temperatures. It would be preferable if our friend did not change the temperature every time I set the thermostat, and she would immediately lower the thermostat just on the bridge.
all right. So once y'all get into the hyperspace lanes, it's pretty uneventful from there. You're kind of just the low hum of the engines, and all there's really to see out the front is the swirling blue and whites of hyperspace. Let's see here. Oh, goody.
Can I find some Rancor fighting on this TV? Because I'm getting bored with the little pieces moving around.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep flipping through. So while you're flipping through, K.I.S.S., go ahead and give me a... Let's see here. Yeah, give me a computer use check.
Okay. And here we go. All right.
Oh my god, I love
Computers,
3.5.
okay. So as you're kind of just going through and making sure everything's tip top with the ship, you something catches your eye on a screen to the side, and you look over, and it seems like the engine itself is starting to overheat. You'll need to go ahead and give me a repair check real quick, because it looks like it's about to blow.
Okay, got you. I don't want to alarm anyone, but let me just double check something with the engine, please. And I'll go over there. And it's a repair check, correct?
Correct.
Okay. There we go. And that was
Ooh.
with...
So that while the total check was a 21, that also was a nat 1 that you did roll.
Wow.
So while the engine doesn't, as you're going and trying to quickly repair it, the engine doesn't blow up, but it does conk out.
Perhaps I would like to use one of my re-rolls for the day.
You might want to use your re-roll.
I think I would like to, just to make sure that our ship actually reaches our destination within the first 5 minutes of the game.
Okay.
Does that mean that the robot is lucky?
The robot is lucky. She has.
As a matter of
day.
speaking,
awesome.
I do. And I will mark that down as one of my re-rolls for today.
Okay.
And how does it look now?
So it turns out that while you almost didn't make it in time, your quick thinking actually was able to get it just as the ship was kind of sputtering, is almost dying, and then you were able to really just shock the system back in and get it kicked back up. So you'll drop out of hyperspace for a second, but then kick back into it.
Did I spill my tea?
Give me a reflex save to see if you did spill your tea or not.
Me too.
Man.
You had to have, didn't you?
Darth Bronchuknar, you're jolted a little bit as the
why did it do the thing?
doing this again.
It did
How
the
do
damn
I-
thing.
Did
I rolled a 24 on the first roll.
Yeah, I
there
got
you
your
go.
24.
And Olivia
Olivia
rolled a
with
26.
Okay, so both of y'all, like, the tea splashes out a little bit out of your cups, but you're able to move it to actually catch the tea that splashes out. Darth Bronchuknar, you're jolted a little bit in your meditation as the ship comes out of hyperspace and then kicks back into hyperspace. And I need to make a note.
Okay, yeah, I'll just get up and go to the kitchen to grab something to eat.
Well, even though K.I.S.S. is the unofficial pilot, DM, do we have which of us would be considered the leader of our party, if any?
That's kind of up to y'all who the leader is.
Well, I'm the
Okay.
real leader.
It is not me.
But yeah, no, Jay's the patsy leader.
I think that tracks.
Yeah, we tell people that I'm the leader because I look the cleanest of all of us. But then once we actually have to do things, I don't care. So.
Right, I forgot. You're the face man. Although, well, and she reconsiders, perhaps that's not the best. Don't worry, you're the best face man for this group.
Actually, I should.
And then
I
find pod racing on the TV and become uninterested.
Okay.
I should
Totally
also add that that I should take that back. Bravo's not much of a leader himself. He really just cares about killing stuff. So we're kind of a leaderless
that'd be the
crew.
terrible leader.
I don't know how to tie my shoes, so I can't lead.
I feel that I would just scare the shit out of anybody if I tried to talk to them. So I don't know if I'm the best
Which
option.
I will utilize from time to time. I will push your scary self at people once in a while to intimidate them.
Okay, so as y'all are watching the pod racing races go on, that oppressive feeling of hatred gets closer and closer as Darth Bronchuknar walks into the kitchen to grab something to eat.
What's for dinner?
Tea.
There's no dinner. I start rifling through the fridge.
Okay.
Only using the force.
Hey man, there's pod racing on.
Just pull the freaking front of the fridge off.
The doors off. Yeah.
You know you're gonna have to fix that.
Hey, Darth. There's pod racing on.
I don't care about pod racing.
That's a sad existence, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm headed to the navigation with them.
Okay, so in the fridge while you're going, you find a couple of Nerf steak burgers and some veggies and greens.
Can I cook them using my lightsaber? Or like heat them up?
Technically you can, yeah. I don't know if it's the best cooking method, but technically yes.
Well, I'm gonna try. Dang it.
That is the most edgelord Sith thing I've ever heard, and I am here for it.
Okay,
so sear my meat with a red lightsaber.
Bronchuknar pulls out a couple of Nerf steak burgers and ignites his lightsaber and starts to just hold it over the burger. A smell of badly cauterizing flesh and meat fills the air of the lounge, and it's very acrid. But you're able to get not fully all the way cooked through burgers, but they're edible.
Cool. Yeah, I'll down them and then walk to navigation.
I'm gonna change the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna change the channel to a music channel that's playing Black Parade.
Oh God.
But what is that supposed to mean? Even in space, you can't escape My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Oh no, never. Not since I'm not okay. They'll never go away. I like that band. Why am I making fun of that band?
I don't know. All right, so Bronchuknar, you head up to navigation. Do you have control of your character?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm still in the engine room.
All right,
guys.
So, yeah, you head up to navigation, and Lyra and Dai'Mo are just hanging out in the lounge.
I guess I'll head up there and see what's going on.
Okay. So what y'all see right now is just the vast expanse of blue kind of passing by. It's oddly calming. Although I don't know if you could ever calm Bronchuknar.
Hey, robot, how long till we get there?
My designation is K.I.S.S. And as far as how long it takes to get there, what are you going to do? Get out and push?
I gotta tell you, I love this robot. I take back what I said about the snark.
I'm gonna look at Justen. And
I think
I'm getting nowhere with this thing.
With what?
But I'm gonna say that to him in Wookie, so I'm just gonna turn to him and be like,
With what?
the robot.
Oh, I was gonna say because it seems like we're moving, so I didn't know.
Wow, you are dumb.
Yes, thank you.
K.I.S.
I mean, you could just go look at the navigation panel. It would tell you when we're gonna get there.
I'm like, is Dai'Mo even in the room? Dai'Mo is like
yelling. He's like the dad sitting on the couch watching sports, yelling at everyone in the house.
Is there not? Okay, so that's an okay roleplay idea if there's not a communication button, because that's what I had in my mind, is that I could just hit the button and talk to them. But if not, hell yeah, I'll yell from the other room.
Okay,
You're like,
now
are you?
Now he's got
Hey
a
Bingo,
clicker.
are you too short? Are you too short to see the navigation panel?
He's literally
Oh,
yelling
no.
from the peanut gallery.
Bron, the next time that you cook your food, you may want to consider cooking it to less of a charred broil.
That's a good point, Droid. Thank you.
I'm
All
just
right.
waiting, like, how long is it going to take it for K.I.S. just kills all of you?
While you're at it, why don't you tell him to fix the refrigerator that he just broke?
Well, we've been needing a new one for quite a while, so I just thought I would do us all a favor.
It is cooling the room down nicely.
You're welcome.
I'm watching a documentary on that ice planet.
K.I.S.S. If she can, she'll probably like secretly program like a little shock to go off if Bravo or Darth actually touch the controls while she's not there, because she knows she absolutely cannot trust them in a room full of navigation controls. And she'll probably overhear the comment about, well, why don't you go fix that? Somebody fix that refrigerator. And she says, and she just sighs. Like, she doesn't even have like a mouth.
A mechanical
like
sigh.
she has a slit for a mouth, and it's like a whole bender situation. So all of a sudden you just see, and then she just turns and she says, Darth and Braun and Bravo, please refrain from touching the controls. I'll be right back. And then she'll go and turn to start welding the refrigerator door back on because she can.
As soon as she leaves the room, I'm touching the controls.
K.I.S.S, give me a computer use check to lock the controls and set that up.
Ooh, okay, sure. Good point.
While she's rolling that, there's a commercial. There's a commercial on the TV that says Ken Jennings just donated $20 and says that he likes our fantastic content.
Wow, thank you very much, Ken Jennings. Ken Jennings, like the Jeopardy guy?
No, Jenkins. Jenkins.
Jenkins. Okay.
Gotta make
Thank
that
you
clear.
very much.
Yeah. If it was Ken Jennings, I'd be like, $20, Ken? Really? That's what you give us, Jeopardy guy?
Yeah. Didn't you win like a bajillion Jeopardy dollars?
Wow.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's good. So you head off to go repair the fridge.
Yes.
With your repair skills, I don't need you to make a check to weld the fridge back on. This happens a lot. There's actually a lot of old weld marks on the fridge from me doing this multiple times. Bravo, you said you immediately go to touch the controls.
Oh yeah, like before the door even closes when she leaves, I'm touching the controls.
I'm just gonna eyeball. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, as you reach over to touch the controls, your finger hovers over a button. You don't even know what button, but just a button, and lightning discharges out and zaps you, and you take 12 shock damage.
Oh no!
Oh damn! Okay,
I'm gonna
I didn't know I was gonna do that.
I'm gonna look at Justen and I'm gonna look at Bronchuknar and say, "She did it again."
Yeah, you gotta stop falling for that, man. It's like every day.
Not to touch it. I'm just gonna leave the room now.
Okay.
Okay, just for roleplay purposes, K.I.S.S should be in the same room as me. She should be over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the refrigerator is.
That's where the fridge
Okay,
is.
gotcha.
Yeah, this is all the workbenches and stuff. So you could have gone over there and grabbed. Oh no, you don't need water things. You're a robot.
And now that I've straightened that out, hey K.I.S.S, could you hand me a drink before you head back?
She turns her head around without turning her body around.
Please, I meant to.
But in like a slow, creepy way, like she's possessed. Like,
I thought I was on your good side. I generally think you win arguments. It was just a request.
She never even stopped welding either. She's just welding, and then she just turns her head creepy slow to him, like, no, he did not, and then turns back and keeps welding.
She's a robot, not a slave.
I didn't ask. I mean, I said please. She's not our droid. She's a droid. Oh my gosh.
All right. So if anyone else wants to do anything, we'll go through that, or we'll pass the week by through Kashyyyk.
Yeah, I'm just binge watching all these pod racing tournaments, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to kill stuff.
All right. So you end up getting coming out of hyperspace right in line with Kashyyyk fills the viewpoint of the ship, and you head down to one of the big cities that you are aware of that pulls up on the astrogation charts, and you are hailed actually and as you're hailed, you see it looks like an Imperial officer, but of low rank, is what's hailing you. And on the hailing channel pops up, unidentified craft. Please identify yourself and state your business.
And
Okay.
oh yeah, that's
we need the robot.
Yeah. K.I.S.S.
Robot.
Yeah, it's not me until we get in trouble.
oh boy. Oh dear. And so K.I.S.S. would come back to navigation. And what did we out of character? What did we call our ship again?
Bazillion Bacon.
The
The Bazillion Bacon.
We're a food transport ship. That's our low key.
Yeah. That's
So this is K.I.S.S. Battle Droid module M12 reporting in for on behalf of the Bazillion Bacon. We are a food transport ship.
You see the officer kind of turn to the right a little bit. I'm confused. You said you were a battle droid. What use does battle droid have on a food ship?
I panically run over before she can keep talking. How you doing, my friend? Sorry about that. She's a reconstituted droid. We haven't fixed all of her speech functions yet.
Okay, give me a bluff check.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Because we like to stir it up.
With my 14 bonus to bluff.
Come on, buddy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Maybe that thing doesn't still have combat capabilities, does it?
Oh, do you think I would be crazy enough to fly in a ship with a battle droid that has active weaponry? Sir, we have pounds of bantha meat here. I'm not willing to risk that just because some robot was a good deal on the general market. And I said that like a joke. I was trying to make him laugh.
He doesn't laugh, but he looks. He goes, just send your credentials through. Stand by, and we'll get you a docking bay.
I assume the robot has better computer skills than me, so send him something, K.I.S.S.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about having to lie about you like that. That guy doesn't know the truth. We'll probably be able to kill him later.
Oh my god.
That would be acceptable. And she goes ahead and sending missive now, and she would send through. And is that a computer check or something else?
You can just send it through. It's just a couple of buttons. Unless you're trying to actually hide your transponder, you can just send it on through.
Okay.
And while she's sending it through, you hear a commercial come from the TV in the back room that says, "This is not the donation you were looking for," from Lance for $10.
Oh,
thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Lance.
It's an old bluff check,
I had to
sir, but
sneeze
it
there for a
checks
second.
out.
Checks out. I just thought that too. All right. So yeah, you send it on through, and then a couple minutes later, you're kind of a beep. Bazillion Bacon. You're cleared for docking
It's a
on
Z,
docking bay.
sir.
You're cleared for docking on docking bay 3478B. Please head directly there. And then you're also given coordinates for the docking bay 3478B.
Acknowledged. And then so she'll go ahead and plot that course in.
Okay. Now, do y'all want to take your whole ship, or are y'all wanting to take just the shuttles down?
Oh, do we have just shuttles?
You've got two ships. Yeah, you got two personal craft in the back.
That might be a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Faster getaway.
Yeah.
Sending coordinates.
I want the
to
cool
our
little
shuttle.
sleek one, and I jump in.
Okay.
Sending coordinates to our shuttles now. I call shotgun.
I'm gonna jump in one of them as the pilot position.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with Justen.
Okay. And K.I.S.S, which one are you getting in? Okay, the left one.
Oh, I gotta move my guy down there.
And yeah, and Bravo, which one are you getting in?
Oh, there's only two of them.
There's only 2.
Oh no.
I jumped in the more impressive looking one.
I'll ride in this one with the robot and Justen.
Okay, and then Dai'Mo and Lyra will ride in the other one.
Here we go. I'm piloting the hell out of this thing.
Okay, you give me a pilot check, and
Who the hell
then
put him at
Dai'Mo
the
or Lyra do.
controls?
Yeah.
Oh, get some.
Oh my god.
Alright, who's flying this thing?
We're gonna
Hey,
die.
Lyra, what's your pilot bonus?
I don't think I put that down yet, but I can try to roll it just for the heck of it.
Okay.
I mean, it would be your ability mod if you don't have anything else in it.
Holy
Oh
hell.
Jesus. Okay. So yeah, Lyra hops in there like it's an old bicycle.
Wedge
cool.
Antilles
Opens
over
it
here.
up, puts it up, and then
We're just spinning.
take off. Yeah. Darth, you can't even get the shuttle off the ground right now, and you're kind of just like slowly spinning around.
I'd like to start
Oh.
meditating again.
I don't I don't think that this is the correct let me try something. And she's gonna try.
Okay. So
There
as
we
he
go.
falls into a meditative state, you just kind of move him out of the pilot seat, and then you hop in and you shoot off after Lyra and Dai'Mo.
Excuse me.
At least I think I'm
You
doing good.
just pick up a dude cross-legged, move him to the side, start steering.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll move to the planet of Kashyyyk.
New map.
Boop, new map.
Oh boy.
All right. And y'all do enter at night. And you can see, so there are a bunch of trees with catwalks interlacing between them. You land on a docking bay, which is basically just a large wooden platform with couplings for the shuttles to land on. And you come out to a large open space. As you're walking, as you're disembarking, a Imperial officer walks up to you. Very crisp suit. Let me go ahead and pull that out.
By the way,
This
I would
map
just like to
gave
say
me-
that I'm hiding in Justin's backpack.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be in disguise?
Because you're a Wookiee?
Well, no, because I'm just real messed up looking. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be hiding that.
What clothes are you wearing?
Well, I got like my sweet hood thing going on, but I have no hair and I'm a Wookiee.
You could
So
wear
my
a
face
mask.
looks like-
You could wear a mask like Kane.
Oh, I should do that. Yeah. Okay.
So
I like this.
an Imperial officer walks forward and stops and says, "Good evening, crew of the Bazillion."
Thank you for getting the Z in there.
You're welcome. This seems like a ragtag group for food stuff.
I mean, have you been to any restaurant in the galaxy? It's always the outcasts who they would let work with food.
Yeah, who are you to judge, man?
Unfortunately, I've been stuck here with the creatures for quite some time.
I can understand him, can I? Hold on, I can understand him, right? Yeah.
You can understand them, yes.
Well, I'm like pissed off already.
Show him the burger. Show him your burger.
You have to excuse my friend.
Now I'm gonna hand out one of the burgers, like,
Just offer it to him. Yeah.
pointing at him.
She kind of looks at it in unveiled disgust.
Can I tell what rank this lady is?
Give me. Ooh. Let me see if you have anything that would be able to tell that.
I just want to be able to address her politely.
And if possible, I'd like to help on that, if I may. I believe I have gathered information, actually.
Yeah. I have
Give me a
very
gather
good
information
gather
check to
information.
kind of scan her outfit.
Now, when you help
18.
someone else, do you have to help with a role? Or if you're saying you're helping, then they can just do a reroll? Like, how does that work in this system?
So depending on how your roll goes, you add it's a tiered bonus onto it. It's a flat number bonus.
Got it.
However, without
18
even
work.
without even breaking stride in your speech, you glance down just a little bit, and you're able to see that she is a rank of a lieutenant.
Is she wearing a name tag? Can I take that off the 18 too?
She's not wearing a name tag. You just see that her ranking.
Hi,
You
welcome
have
to
to
Denny's.
Yeah, right?
Hi,
I'm like,
welcome to
they never,
Chili's.
not one of them ever wears name tags, but all right.
It was worth asking.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, Jillian, for
Lieutenant,
the $5
you have
donation.
to. Lieutenant, you have to excuse my friend here. He is a Wookiee who, as you can tell, has had a life behind him, and he's trying to work to reform himself as a good man here, as a good Wookiee here in the food industry.
I just kind of look over at him and then back at the lieutenant, just pissed off, with pissed off eyes. However you describe that, they're squinty and pissed off.
Squinty eyes. He is not. He does not look like a Wookiee I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of the beasts.
Oh God, I hate you.
I'm gonna step between Justen and this lady. You said it was a lady, right?
Yes, it is a lady. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna step between Justen and this lady, so if he tries to move forward, I will at least feel it happening. And point out, well, I assume that you have never seen a Wookiee who has lost his hair. It was not a great experience for him. You might want not to antagonize him. And I'm being as polite as I can right here.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
She kind of just dismisses him and doesn't really focus on him anymore. She's looking at straight at you now. And what business do you have on my fair? She says fair, kind of like a posting.
We are bringing cases of bantha burgers. We told that to the people who led us down to this landing pad, and I believe that my friend here offered you one of our very good bantha burgers. I will take that burger and take a bite out of it as I'm talking to her.
Okay. Justen, was that the same burger that you were eating?
Yep.
No, didn't I cook 3 of them?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you kicked a couple of them. Yeah. So you grabbed one. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent burger. It's not really anything spectacular. He probably again cooked it with a lightsaber. So it's very crispy and crunchy on the outside and not quite all the way cooked on the inside. But yeah,
this is all for show. I'm good with it not tasting great. This is just to convince this lady that we are here for what we're saying we're here for.
Okay. So she kind of sighs. She's all right. Go ahead and unload in the nearest inn here, and we'll get it distributed out. Don't bother any of the workers. They are on very strict schedules. And as you're looking around it is pitch black at night. The only thing really illuminating are the lanterns that are strung and the catwalks. You're assuming this is local time, midnight, 1 in the morning, and look, there's still a lot of Wookiees and even some humans wandering around, looking like they're carrying things. Equipment. Some of them are carrying wood that looks like it's been planed out, and they're placing it in shuttles that are on other docking bays, and those shuttles are taking off. So it seems like whatever operation this is, it goes around the clock.
Do they look happy?
Give me a sense motive.
Let me find that.
Also, quickly, just wanted to give a thank you to the donations in chat. And if you didn't hear me already, Jillian, thank you for the $5 donation. I hope you have a great Halloween as well. Lance, thank you for the $10 donation. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Yeezy's the Drake? No, you wouldn't have. It's an old Nuada legend. They say his control of the drip was so powerful he could even reverse trash fits itself. And then also from William.
Good
Kirk,
Lord, that's wonderful.
From William
Wow.
Kirk. Good stuff. This has really brightened my Air Force day out here in Tokyo. Thank you for your service, William, and for your donation. I think 2,000 yen is like $20 USD.
Like 20
around
bucks.
there,
Somebody
yeah.
said it's
Around
about
20
20 bucks.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Well,
all
that's
for
the
your
first time we've
generous
ever gotten a
donations.
donation in yen, which is
Yay.
really
That's
cool.
crazy.
I would like some shoot bucks if we can make that happen.
Also,
How about some cluck bucks?
Oh man!
Also,
I forgot all about-
I miss Tokyo. Tokyo was great. I want to go back again.
Yeah, I'm
so-
super jealous you got to go to
Yeah,
Tokyo, but let's play Star Wars.
All right. So
Justin's surprisingly astute.
yeah, he. So you're able to see that. Yeah, that. I mean,
Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry.
What did he see? You should just tell us what he saw.
Yeah,
and
what he
then
saw.
We won't
What he-
tell him.
he's
And we can
he's
tell him.
going to destroy his mini fridge again every time he needs to grab a drink. So the Wookiees seem like they're not jovial, but they seem a lot better off mentally than the humans that are around are working. A lot of this for people that have really, I mean, Bravo and Bronchuknar would be kind of used to this, knowing that Wookiees don't really always have the best mindset of things because they're always being enslaved by people. So they're kind of used to this. They're kind of used to this kind of downtrodden dejectedness, but they still have like a gung-ho attitude about it. Whereas the humans are there, it seems like they're there as some sort of punishment. And it looks like what they're carrying around are bits of trees that if anyone is familiar with the kind of export of Kashyyyk, the Shadowlands trees down like the bottom that are freshly growing are very valuable for material goods and textiles. So right now the Empire is basically farming all of that. And as such, to get down there, you have to have Imperial clearance because that's kind of all owned by the Empire. Standing around, you're not really sensing. Justen, are you back? Yeah. All right, Justin's back.
I'm here.
You're not really sensing any kind of force activity among anyone in this group here.
Okay. Cool. But my brethren seem like they're just like another day, another dollar.
Yeah, another day, dollar. Another day living.
Okay.
More like it.
Good.
So
Can I walk up to one of
once
them? Talk to him?
Yeah, so you're
Oh, yeah,
cool with Wookie?
you can walk up.
Justin?
Yeah.
Justin is a
Okay,
Wookiee.
cool. I assumed that he was like exiled or something because we're all fucking Siths and bad
Oh no,
guys.
Justin and I were kidnapped when we were children because we had Force, and we were kidnapped by Sith.
Nice.
So yeah, as you walk up to one that's carrying a substantial log, he sees you, but he doesn't break stride. He kind of keeps walking. You see him kind of cock his head a little bit, but then shake his head a little bit, and continue on.
As K.I.S.S. sees Bronchuknar trying to interact with one of the locals, she quietly reminds him, it would seem that it's not the best to try and interact with the workers. If you remember, we were told they're on a tight schedule.
You're right, K.I.S.S. Yeah. All right. I'll just walk back to the ship.
As you're walking back, you kind of hear a and you catch it kind of on the wind. It seems like a lot of the Wookiees, as they're kind of passing by, are taking notice of your group, and they are very intrigued by the one that looks like has a structure of a Wookiee but has no hair, and is seething with rage. Like they can feel it.
I'll answer back in whatever you just said. The retort.
Yeah, what did you say?
In your native tongue.
Yeah.
So what are you going to answer back with?
Olivia's Wookiee would have been kicked out of the group for her call.
We don't say
I'm
that in
just
polite
gonna say,
company, ma'am.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say, stay strong.
Okay, they're a little confused that you can speak Ewok, but they continue moving. You're told to upload or upload meat to unload your meat into the nearest inn.
Mm-hmm.
Upload meat.
DM, I had a question. If K.I.S.S. as a droid is not able to manipulate the Force, is there at least a way for her to sense an increase in the content of oh dear Lord, Star Wars fans help me.
Midichlorians?
Metachlorians, right.
Do those even count in
content.
this book? This book was made before those movies were, right?
No, it was not. This book was actually made right after episode 1.
I think we can all agree that
Interesting.
midichlorians is the biggest retcon in history.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I mean, I'm okay with it. It's a thing that quantifies, but whatever. I mean, people whine about it way too much.
Guys, we just hit a nerd achievement on the internet. We're bitching about midichlorians.
Achievement unlocked. No, so yeah, basically, just for KISS to have a way to, send her sensors out on a wider spectrum to possibly track down this individual. And I'm more than happy to roll whatever you need me to roll.
So there's no real way that you can remotely detect midichlorians. You have to actually get a blood sample for it. You can feel, because I mean you have sensors to be able to feel. You have haptic feedback. So if anyone tries to use force around you, you can feel that. But you can't inherently just feel a force individual, like a force sensitive individual, like those that use the force can. But if someone's actively using it, you can sense that.
Yeah,
Understood.
and I was thinking too, even if she could, we all have really high force, so she's kind of in a bubble of a huge force presence as it is.
Yeah, it would kind of get drowned out.
I rolled that spot check to see if any of the human workers were paying attention to the Wookiees.
No, not really. Paying a hard attention to them. They're kind of more paying attention to y'all.
Okay.
In a way, they're still moving, but they're kind of lingering on y'all.
Okay.
I am going to lean over to the big hairless Wookiee DB and hey, go ask one of your friends, or not one of your friends, but one of the other Wookiees if they've heard anything about any Force users, because these guys are all local, right?
Yeah, they're all local.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna look at K.I.S.S. and be like, yeah, give the thumbs up or thumbs down. I rely on her smarts because mine do not work.
Nobody's paying attention right now. I checked, and I'll even pick up a box. I'll go distract those guys and drop a bunch of burgers or something.
All right, yeah, you do that. I'm gonna post up next to a tree, just kind of,
All right, so
next to a tree, I'm Kashyyyk.
there are trees everywhere. All right, so Dai'Mo, you're gonna go to the inn to drop everything off.
Yes, and I am going to be loud and clumsy while doing so that they're not paying attention to DB over there.
All right, so we're gonna head in. We'll move you over to the inn.
Uploading me.
Right, so right now, you're coming in. It looks like there's a couple of, quite a few that you're assuming are on their off shift right now, sitting outside the inn and eating and drinking. If you want to give a sense motor to kind of feel get the general gist of the group, you can. Otherwise, you can just go ahead with offloading your meat over here on the right, inside the building. It's kind of like bored
a
out of the
valid
tree.
idea.
Okay, it seems like a big group, like the Wookiees over here, have been off shift for a bit longer than the group here to the south. They're a bit more in the drink than the ones down south are. And then to your right is the a large tree that's been bored out, and is the central, enclosure shelter of the inn, where you've been instructed to drop your meat off.
Gotcha. All right. And it's the Wookiees who are up here. Now, okay. Sorry, I got confused about the setting. Everyone else is still outside, right?
Oh, I was going to say K.I.S.S. would most likely accompany you to look like the little old worker robot, know. So I'd accompany you.
Oh yeah, that's probably
okay. So yeah, we both have a box of meat.
Does Cher look like a battle droid?
Yeah, she does. But you did have the.
I have been repurposed.
That she was repurposed. She's a repurposed battle droid.
That is correct.
Don't worry, you guys. She's reconstituted.
And you just hear kind of a. Oh, I can't do it. I cannot do freaking Wookiee noise thing. Yeah.
I'll have to get.
Hey,
one.
buddy, you might want to go get your throat checked out. That doesn't sound too great. Okay, I'm just gonna drop this meat off over here.
Okay.
So
I'll go ahead and drop off. And we'll come back. So, Darth, Bronchuknar, you're heading to go talk to some people?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone. All right, so you walk up and you're heading to some of the Wookiees?
Yes. Like whatever group I can find.
All right, so there's some that are all kind of carrying huge logs. So they're all kind of in a row and they're going kind of slow. So you're able to catch up to them and kind of walk with them while you're talking with them. And head up. And what are you saying?
Hey guys.
They kind of like, hello. Then one of them at the front says, "Do not talk to the hairless."
What?
Oh no!
Shit.
How your own people giving you shade? Oh, that's terrible.
Can't help it that I have alopecia.
He has no idea what in the world that is. But he says to the group, not to you. Says that he to remind the group that among the clans, those hairless are cursed.
Did that come through? There you go.
Okay.
I'm so glad I'm not there to hear this happen.
I need to actually bring that up. Oh, come on. Because the check set the DC, so I need to.
I'm gonna look over at K.I.S.S. Man, I hope this time they don't start killing people before we find the Force user, because that would really be inconvenient to our mission.
Indeed.
As I'm force choking him.
And you did force grip, yeah?
Yeah, which I would assume is force choke.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let me just scroll down to that on the skills. Got that set up in another tab. This break brought to you by force choking. Remember, kids.
Choke every mother.
Remember, always ask for permission.
Consensual force choking should not be done in public.
Neither should it be mentioned in mixed company. Because kids. Hi, Rosanna. Hi.
Enemies.
I generally assume that this is an R-rated stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's at least PG-13.
I will stop cussing if we actively have children watching.
We kind of do. I know at least one parent in the audience, although I don't know if her daughter if his daughter is watching us.
How old's the kid?
Actually, Gronk, I know you're still watching. Answer in the chat for us how old Rosetta is. I forget. I'm sorry.
Oh, Gronk's been around long enough that he's heard me say way worse things than anything we've said in this stream.
Oh,
Pretty sure. You know.
I know at least one person who comments on us. It might be Gronk, says that their kid watches it before he does.
Justin, go ahead and give me roll your 3d6 damage. He's saved, but roll your damage.
Okay, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Did I just do that? Hey!
Yeah, so he takes 5 points of damage as you lightly grip his throat. He
just gotta let him know, you know.
Stops in his tracks and looks at you.
Where's the Force user?
And he kind of just stares and says, "It looks like I'm looking at one."
The other one, idiot.
It then occurs to you that you're staring down 4 Wookiees with a giant log.
Hold on, I'm gonna intimidate.
Oh dear.
Tell me where the Force user is.
I love 3-5.
Well,
he looked back at you and says, "I'm looking at him."
This guy's just like a normal. Oh wow!
Do what?
I'm gonna say to
Oh yeah, here's my backpack.
Yeah, Bron from the backpack. I'm gonna say, I don't think they know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Am I speaking in code?
Lyra, you come back into seeing Darth Bronchuknar has basically tried to choke one of the Wookiees and then is now in a heated shouting match in Shriwook at 4 Wookiees. Go ahead and give me a spot check.
All right, let's see.
And we're still outside the inn, right? We're not even in the inn.
Y'all are loading things in, yeah, right now.
Where is...
We're just carrying boxes of scrap metal or something, or stolen meat, or whatever we have. I don't know what we have.
Okay, so you see that this commotion has started to have more people looking at y'all. So you're starting to draw some attention to yourself. At the inn, y'all, so K.I.S.S. and Dai'Mo, y'all are hearing some heated shouting in Shriwook. You're not really sure what they're. Well, K.I.S.S., you know what they're saying. Dai'Mo, do you speak Shriwook as well?
Nope.
I'm just gonna say that I speak it.
Nope.
I haven't put it down yet, but I'll put it down. Yeah.
Okay. So Dai'Mo, you don't know what
both in and basic.
Gotcha. You just hear yelling. K.I.S.S., you're able to understand what they're talking about. Basically, they're getting in a shouting match that Bronchuknar is asking for where the Force user is, and one other Wookiee is yelling that he is one, shouting back at Bronchuknar.
Dai'Mo,
So it seems like
I do believe that our friend Bronchuknar is trying to do what the humanoids sometimes refer to as a flex. I think it's time to go help him. And she'll just drop whatever she's got in her hands, and she'll just do. And she'll probably, like, her eyes will go like a different color because she's readying something. I don't even know what she's readying yet.
But she's readying something.
Yes. So like Iron Giant, like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there too. Hey, DB. Hey.
All right, so we'll head back. We'll go back to here. All right. Look at that. Everyone's back together. So let me go ahead.
There's no need to fight or hurt anyone who's not the guy we're looking for before we find that person that we're delivering meat to.
There might be cost to kill people. We don't know yet.
Where's that lady at?
So there's the 4.
But it's looking good.
Okay. I think if K.I.S.S. can understand the conversation that's going on, she would most likely she'd come over to Bronchuknar and say, we seriously don't want to anger anyone just yet. She'd say it in regular common, I guess, you know, as opposed to Wookiee language, and gesture towards the fact that we're causing a commotion.
I was just asking questions. I didn't mean to anger anyone.
You may want to show that by releasing him and gesturing to the one that's probably still choking as we're talking.
No, he's not so. Yeah, he's not still choking. He's saved.
Okay. Okay.
However, as y'all are all gathered around and kind of screaming at each other, the lieutenant that greeted you earlier comes storming out, and she is mad. She comes up and says, "I thought I was clear. You were to not interfere with the operation. You were supposed to deliver meat and leave."
Can I turn to the
I'm really
Wookiees?
sorry about that.
I want to turn to the Wookiees. I just want to turn to the Wookiees and ask them, do you like her?
They're gonna obviously come back and say no.
While he's doing that, I'm going to tell the lieutenant that we tried not to interact with them, but they're vegan protesters who didn't want us to deliver the meat to the planet because this is a big, like, tree farm hippie planet.
Ooh, that's going to be a very hard bluff check.
That's fine. I just want her to get distracted until he convinces these big-ass Wookiees to beat the shit out of her.
Oh, no. They're not going to do any beating. I'm going to do some lightsaber in here in a second.
Bravo is just salivating
and what's
inside of the backpack.
What's my bluff check that I'm aiming for, ETH? Well, you don't have to tell me, I guess, but I bet I might hit it.
So you just go.
Oh, that sucks. I would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 3. I rolled a 3 and got a 17. I'm kind of sad about that.
So she can see your blatant lie, and she's reaching for a comm link.
Looks like we're gonna have to kill people.
Quick draw.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
loud
that's my
enough.
quick try.
Loud enough that everybody else notices what's happening, and then I'm gonna try to get behind the robot.
Okay, so everyone who has quick draw, I think it's just K.I.S.S. and Darth Bronchuknar.
Oh, I have it.
You have it as well. Are you wanting to get in on this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
if I heard him draw his lightsaber, then I'm popping out of the backpack and drawing mine.
Okay. So all right, so you ignite K.I.S.S. So y'all get one attack. So you can do your pull your weapons out and get one attack. That includes you, K.I.S.S., even though you have 6 of them. In the surprise round, you only get 1. So you can go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, I already rolled.
Yep.
So here's a question for you. Actually, 2 questions. First off, if I can understand Wookiee, can I also communicate that back out to people?
In this, yeah, if you can, if it's in your languages, you can speak and understand it.
It's called Shuri Wook.
I would Shuri Wook. I would Wakanda forever. I would most likely I would most likely shout out in Wookiee just a one-liner saying like, "Rise up and defend yourselves," and then I'd shoot for the lieutenant. Let me go ahead and do that. And so there is so much on this sheet, DM. I'm sorry. So am I going to melee attack with my vibro blade, perhaps?
Which one are you wanting? Are you wanting to shoot them or hit them with the blade? It's up to you because you have
how close I am.
Y'all are right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be...
Actually, Dai'Mo was in front of you.
Right. No, actually, he's behind me.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah,
He's taking cover behind me.
You did go exactly behind, so you're in front.
We have not rolled initiative. I hid the moment I realized bad things were happening.
So he's basically hiding behind the metal meat shield right now. Yep. Okay, so Vibroblade. I'll try and cut, and let's go. So I can roll that. And so,
and then yeah, so both of those will hit, and then Bravo, you'll get yours as well.
oh, sorry. Point of fact. Since I have two, do I actually react with two or just one? Since it's
just one.
Okay.
To do multiple attacks, you have to take a full round action to do it, and you only get one action in a surprise round.
One action, so I can't use my move action.
You would not be able to use your move now.
Okay.
So right now you're still in Darth's backpack. So if you have any kind of force ability, you can use that, but you can't attack. Lyra.
So can I go ahead and hide, or?
Yeah, you can do any one action. Y'all have the surprise round right now.
Do a hide.
You disappear into the tree. Like you just like leap up into the branches and disappear.
If I can't
do what I'm best at.
If I'm not attacking, then I'm just gonna use my one action to activate Battle Mind.
Okay. All right, so we got 2, 3. So did you actually attack, or you just using Battle Mind?
Oh, I didn't. Well, I'm just gonna use Battle Mind.
Okay, so it's the 2 attacks.
Yeah, because I want Justen to throw me at them.
Okay, so
can I quick draw Chaz?
No, Chaz is technically not a weapon. He is a person.
Depends on how hard you throw him.
Oh, I'm a weapon. All right.
So y'all get 2 attacks out. Justen, your lightsaber snap hisses out and slashes across her midsection. Stab forward as she sees this coming and leaps back, and you catch her in the shoulder, and your vibro blade cuts into her shoulder. And then we'll go ahead and we'll roll initiative.
Oh yeah. Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah, same. I clicked on my dude.
Oh, I didn't click on mine. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
I just exited at a roll 20. My bad.
All right. Good. All right. So Bravo 11. Darth. What'd you get?
12.
Oh yeah, because it just has you as listed as Justen. Cher, you want to go ahead and give me an initiative?
Yeah, I really am having trouble trying to find it on my sheet. So
Okay,
whereabouts? Right. Oh, got you. Here we go. Towards the middle there.
She's gonna kill everything before anybody gets a chance.
And then Jay.
Yes, sir.
Roll
just gotta get my initiative. Sorry, I had to go use the bathroom real quick. Initiative.
Yeah, that's what you get for going, is coming back immediately into battle.
That's awesome.
Diplomacy, no.
Not with this group. Nope, not apparently.
All right,
are those bad guy Wookiees?
Those are the 4 that were carrying the log, y'all like antagonizing, and then the Imperial officer came out.
Okay.
So K.I.S.S, you are up first.
Okay.
Now, one thing, and I put it in your character notes if you want to scroll down on that. You have different options for your full attack stuff. So you can, because you're dual wielding, you have your vibro blade out right now, so you can do with both your blades. You can do 3 attacks at a 9, a 9, and a 4. With your blaster rifle, you have up to, if you see it in your character notes there at the bottom of it, I have it detailed out. You can do up to 6 attacks with your blaster rifles if you do a full attack action.
Okay, and with the quick draw, I should be able to stow my vibro blade if I wanted to switch over to my guns.
Yep, it is a free action.
Okay. Switching over to my guns, and I'm going to go ahead. Actually, before I do that, do I sense that the Wookiees that I shouted to, that they believe that we're here not to necessarily hurt them with my statement?
You can't sense that without rolling a check, and that would take an action. So you would have to actually attempt to sense what they're feeling. So you can either do that or go on the attack.
I'll go on the attack. I'll keep my vibroblade for now, and I'll go on the attack. I'll whip out my other one, and I'll take a swipe at Lady Lieutenant over here. And let's go. So I can just hit that twice, one for each attack, correct?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
So you would actually have a total of 3 if you want to take all 3.
Excellent. Let's do that. Yeah, because I saw that one roll that I'm not that happy about. Okay.
Okay.
So I know the 29
the damage.
Yeah, apparently. But as far as the hits, maybe the last 2 hit, but maybe the first one didn't. How did that go?
Yeah. So the just the second one does, because how it does when you do the attack, because how the character sheet's programmed, it's taking out your full melee attack bonus, but when you're doing your multi attacks, you take negatives to it. So your first one was actually an 11, second one was a 27, third one was a 12. So the second one hits and does 9 damage. So you pull your other vibro blade out and then just hold them out and spin around in a lawnmower of blades, but only one hit. She's kind of reeling back still from that first lightsaber hit. And then Lyra, you're up.
All right. Let's pull out. How do I roll this?
That magic bow from the last campaign.
Oh my god.
Haha, I've got it. All right.
So from
I was kidding. I was making a joke, Olivia.
She apparently was not kidding.
From the trees, as the lieutenant is falling backwards, just trying to like dodge, like kind of just fall out of the way. Don't
I get 2 attacks too?
You do.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
Let's see if you need them,
you
though.
Take your second one, yeah. And the second one would be 5 left. So yeah. So the second one would not hit, but the first one definitely does. So you from the trees up top above y'all, a bowcaster bolt, which are less bolts and more like canisters of just energy, fires out and hits the lieutenant square in the chest and flings her backwards, and that's where the second one misses. She skids on the catwalk, and there's just smoke coming from her chest, and she does not get back up.
See, we have to do this the hard way, and this is how it ends up.
The 4 Wookiees next to you just freeze up, as well as all the other Wookiees around.
I step forward and put my hands up. Obviously not threatening.
Okay. Darth, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn off, holster my lightsaber and tell them they're free to go. If they want to go, if they don't want to work anymore, or to start their own business. You guys could be entrepreneurs if you'd like.
Hey, I don't speak Shuri-Wook, but do you guys understand basic?
They do understand basic, yeah. Wookiees understand basic, just can't speak it back.
I mean, I was like directly asking those for that with my hands still up.
Yeah.
They nod.
They nod. Yeah.
We have no interest in fighting with you. We are just looking for anybody that you may have heard of that can use the Force. After that, let's go our separate ways. Do you guys know anything?
They state that they've heard of strange things happening in the Shadowlands. But Wookiees nowadays don't really get to down there too often because unless they're on a job, and with that they are actually with an Imperial patrol, so that they don't try to escape.
Okay, since I'm the only one who actually doesn't speak Shuriwook in the party, can I just assume that K.I.S.S is translating for me?
Yes.
Okay,
So she will definitely relay that to you. Also, DM, do we get the sense that this lieutenant was like the lone, person at this post, almost like a taskmaster, and then there was like no other, like how many other guards are there, if any?
What the Wookiees told you, that when they go on a job down to the Shadowlands, they are accompanied by Imperial guards. However, you haven't seen any other Imperial officer yet.
Great.
Yeah, I figured these Wookiees would be tripping if someone else was around here.
Right. K.I.S.S turns to Lyra and says, "Unfortunately, I think you put a very big hole through the only Imperial outfit that we have on us."
How unfortunate.
I'm just talking to the Wookiees. Cool, Shadowlands. Thanks, guys. Would you guys like a case of Bantha Burgers?
Maybe
This is
we'll
not
just
from
have
you.
to kill more.
They said not from you. Also, Olivia, something to remember next time, because you have a lot of feats to look at. You have the precise attack thing, so you could do the add 1 to damage or add 1 to your attack roll. Not that it really mattered. And you also, not that it really mattered, also have the 2d6 sneak attack damage.
Cool.
Yeah. Just in case next time.
You know,
Also,
just in case.
I just want to make a note that Bravo never got out of the bag. So when he hears all of this talk about, like, we don't want to fight, we're just going to go our separate ways, he's really pissed off. He's just, like, fuming in a ball of rage inside the bag.
Because he didn't get to do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. And I think what K.I.S.S would do, she would start to take off at least if the lieutenant had on a hat, would take off the lieutenant's hat and the uniform and say, it would be in our best interest to take at least this uniform with us so that one of us, and she'll, meaning y'all, one of us would dress as one of these lieutenants to accompany one of the Wookiees down to the planet. That might be our best course of creating a disguise.
I mean, I think the hat would look good on you.
At the set of like saying like one of the Wookiees come with us, those 4 Wookiees kind of look at each other and start to move away from y'all.
I was about to say, they're all doing rock, paper, scissors to see.
Yep, they're all kind of moving away from y'all.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
I want to poke my head out of the bag and look up to Lyra and say, "It was you, wasn't it? You always have to kill him first."
And just shrug. You know. I'll save one for you next time.
You'd better.
All right, so at this point, the Wookiees have left your group.
Yeah.
So right now, y'all have a dead Imperial officer in front of y'all, and some sort of lead of going down into the Shadowlands that they've heard of some strange occurrences down there.
Can I throw the body into the trees or something?
Yeah, is it swampy at all around us?
But yeah, like
Hide the
K.I.S.S
evidence?
would already start digging. Like,
I'll just chuck it with that 17.
oh
You-
no,
chuck it
Into
up,
it,
chuck it
like
to the side.
up into a branch.
Yeah.
oh no.
So yeah, chucking it over to the side or chuck
think
it
so.
to a branch.
I'm gonna just chuck it into a hiding space. Whatever's closest.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you look up and just chuck it straight up into the trees, and kind of looking. Like, yep. Okay.
Oh,
Good
how
to go.
unfortunate. She fell to her death.
Up
I
above
mean, I
the
know.
catwalk,
You
and
know,
also undressed.
right. Because that happens. It's a thing. I mean, I know this is an evil campaign a little bit, but I'm like, this is starting to have some AHS tendencies right here. Wait a minute.
Just the visual of you throwing the body up into the trees and just like waiting for a second, like, huh, okay,
Yeah.
we're good to go.
Random violence. Anyway, so
That's why I said good when they were like, let's do an evil campaign. I'm like, this is going to end out beautifully when we do an evil
for
Alright.
sure.
So what do you want to do now?
Into the Shadowlands.
Currently, right now, y'all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Alright. So right now, y'all don't really know. Well, Darth, you've been on Kashyyyk before you grew up here. You don't recognize this city. You've never been to this city before. You know that normally all of the catwalks are held very high above the Shadowlands. The Shadowlands aren't normally somewhere that you just go. It's kind of seen as a rite of passage for Wookiees when they're coming to adulthood to go into the Shadowlands, hunt a creature, and then come back with a trophy, and then they're deemed worthy to, join the clan as an adult. It's only been recent years when the Empire came about and started to, really pillage Kashyyyk for the wood that there's been a lot of traffic going to the Shadowlands. So you know that normally it's only like you have to get lowered down into the Shadowlands from a lift because you're like 600 feet off the floor right now in these catwalks. So you're not really sure where that lift is for this city. So,
Could I ask somebody? Is there somebody around?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go right now, all of the Wookiees and people around all have scattered because they don't want anything to do with you right now because you just shot the Imperial officer.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Can we just? Yeah, I'm just gonna search.
Okay, go ahead and give me a search check. And what specifically you're searching for?
Just like the lift that you're talking about.
Okay, so you search for quite a while, and you'll be off for quite a bit searching for that. What's everyone else wanting to do?
Wait, I could have just thrown her into the Shadow Realm.
Probably, yeah.
Oh well, it's too late now.
An unfortunate but efficient way to go. K.I.S.S. would most likely, once we land, start scanning the area to make sure, of our situation on the ground.
Okay. So right now, Bronchuknar hasn't found the lift yet. Right now, he's still going around searching for it. So
Okay.
while he's searching, does anyone else want to do anything, or are you just going to try to help him search?
I'm playing a game on my comms device because this is not really my forte.
I didn't really relay. I relay that to everybody. I don't know if I hear them or not.
You're looking for a lift?
What we're looking for.
I could play Semi Spy. Let me help. Let me help.
Go ahead and give me a search.
I'm getting there.
I see everything while I'm looking at my comm device.
Okay. So Olivia, you instead of kind of looking around, you start looking at thinking on the fact that with there being more foot traffic going down into the Shadowlands, you instead of looking around, you actually start looking down at the catwalks themselves and searching for more well-trodden paths. And with that, I mean, it still does take quite a while, but you're able to pull Bronchuknar that he was going the wrong way, and you're able to eventually find the lift down. It is very primitive.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Ethan cut out on audio there at the end for a second. I heard him through Olivia's mic.
There was a wooden lift, a very rickety wooden lift, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's literally just a like platform with some handrails going down.
Does it look any less or more secure than the rest of the planet Kashyyyk, which is made of wood lashed together by ropes?
Yeah, it looks.
I say go for it.
Oh, he froze up again. We can hear him. Right?
Yeah, I didn't hear the description.
He said it looks just like all the other platforms around us right now.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha.
I get on with no problem.
Yeah, I'll jump on. I'm with it.
Hey, Ethan, can I do anything in my backpack to try and sense force from elsewhere on the planet?
Try to sense what?
Sense force. Find the force user.
Let's see here. There's no like sense for. Oh, there's a C force skill. So you if you have any points in the sense force skills or force feat, and you have anything in C force, you should be able to, kind of look in the force and feel and see it. But that's if anyone's kind of actively using the force, and experienced force users are able to suppress their presence in the force. So if you're looking for a passive kind of like someone that's suppressing it, it's going to be a very hard check.
I'll try. Wow, I did that with a 2, untrained.
Okay. So you're not able to get a set pinpoint. You are getting vague wisps like down below in the Shadowlands, but it's faint. Some could even say that, this is even something that could just be stronger creatures that have some kind of natural attunement to the force, but there's more force energy down there than there is up here.
Okay, I'm going to relay that to the party. I think the force user's down here.
That sounds optimal. And DM, is there a way for me to make sure to scan the atmosphere that we're going into? Because I think she would have the foresight, like, this is, they call it the Shadowlands for a few reasons, but one of which it might be a harsh environment that we're going into. Is there any check that I can do for that?
Just like getting ready for a harsh environment?
Right.
You could do if it calls survival check while you're in there. But right now, there's nothing other than that to really get ready for.
Got you.
Other than knowing that, it's probably going to be hard tracking, probably some creatures down there that want to kill you. Right.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Everything would like to kill us. And she definitely does not believe in the structural integrity of this lift. So she more than likely, like, how far down does it look that the lift goes? Are we talking like a few stories or like 30, 40, 50 story building?
Yeah, it goes all the way down. The Shadowlands are 800 feet down below.
Okay. Yep. Well, I'm getting on. I was going to say perhaps since she's pretty tanky that she would stay off the lift and let everybody else go down first. But I'll step on gingerly, not jumping. I'll gingerly step on.
Okay, so everyone gets in. When you step onto it, K.I.S.S, the lift does kind of creak a little bit, but it seems like it's holding for the most part. And y'all start, flip the counterweight, and y'all start slowly descending. As y'all are descending, you're able to spot creatures that are flying kind of in the distance around. and you're just hearing like more and more life as you're descending down. You've got a bit of time to kind of get yourself prepared and do some any kind of talking you'd like to do before you get down to the bottom floor.
I'm gonna poke my head out and ask why we didn't kill those Wookiees.
Yeah, they're just working.
Yeah, we're looking for the Force user. Those Wookiees were innocent. I'm sure we'll have plenty of people to kill on the way back, but we probably should not just leave a trail of bodies before we find our mission.
And Bravo's just gonna cross his arms and go, huh, and then close the flap to the backpack.
Okay, I'm glad he closed that flap, because you guys have to give me at least 30 seconds to try to talk to this guy before you start aiming to cut him into a lot of pieces, okay?
I thought we came here to kill him.
We did come here to kill him. But if there's a Force user hiding on Kashyyyk, I have a feeling that finding out why could be useful to us in the future.
It's probably because he doesn't want to die. Just a thought.
Yeah, why would you hang out here?
Okay, your guys' jobs are killing people. My job is to find information and cheat people out of their money. Give me 30 seconds to try to find information before you kill. That's all I'm asking.
All right. All right.
If you say so.
I consider that to be a true statement. All right.
Cool, I'm glad the bag was closed. That's all I got to talk about.
Once we do get down there, though, if we encounter resistance, do I have the go-ahead to slay any creatures other than the Force user?
No, please, K.I.S.S. Keep anything from killing me or any of our other party members, me specifically, but everybody.
I will do my best to make sure that at least 70% of your person is not put in peril.
Add a droid. Make sure they don't go for the face.
She considers for a moment and says, adjusting estimate to 35%.
All right, that's all the necessary things I had.
All right, so go ahead and bring everyone down. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. Yep.
You know, just as an aside, out of character, I've always wondered about the amount of recharge that blast weapons have, and do they anywhere in the book DM happen to detail, well, if you've taken certain amount of shots, or if you've gone through certain amount of rounds of combat, that you finally run out of power on your weapon or something like that? Or
yeah, they have charges like battery packs.
Okay.
But just like how we do like arrows for bow and arrows and like bullets for guns and things like that, resource management like that is just nitpicky things, in my opinion. I'm going to assume that as smart adventurers who've been doing this for a long time, you've got plenty of backup battery packs that you can just pop in and you're good to go. Otherwise, that's just too much nitpicky resource management stuff for my D&D.
Excellent. And I know every DM, regards it differently. I figured I'd ask. So,
but yeah, there is in there about like how many charges are in a battery pack and things like that. All right, so y'all get to the bottom floor, and the map is actually going to look a little bit brighter than what y'all's did. It's just what the coloring of the map was, but it's actually really dark. But y'all are down at the bottom of the Shadowlands, and as your lift settles, go ahead and give me listen checks, everyone.
I am getting the most hardcore flashbacks to Knights of the Old Republic from all of these maps, Ethan.
Oh my
You're
God.
welcome.
Yeah, beautiful maps.
It was like my favorite level in that game too. Was Kashyyyk.
Yep, Kashyyyk KOTOR is the best. It's the beautifulest.
Yeah,
it's the one I hit like the first. I loved it. Bravo, you're in a bag, so it makes sense that you can't hear anything.
I don't know what's going on.
All right.
I just hear the trees rustling around me.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Dai'Mo, Darth, Bronchuknar, and K.I.S.S, you hear a lot of skittering around, And then Bravo, you can't hear this, but Lyra, even you can hear this. You hear a loud guttural roar, and then a responding one. And
Now
then we'll
that
go ahead
sounds
and
like
end
those
there.
things that you're definitely allowed to kill K.I.S.S.
In the
And-
dark, all you hear is a power-up sound, like, and then there go the eyes go again, and then you'll probably see the shine of her blasters, as because her there would be compartments on her arms that would open out, and her arms would basically turn into blasters.
All right, and then that's where we'll go ahead and we'll end for the week.
Star Wars!
Bravo didn't get to kill anything, but I have a feeling that I'm going to next week.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of things to attack next week.
Bravo,
I'm
buddy.
definitely.
Yes, we're gonna give you all that leeway. Yes.
I'm
Legend of
glad
the
that
Bow.
none of you are so bloodthirsty that I can't try to like get us some advantages before you kill everybody.
Just let me get the first
Like,
kill.
Bravo,
man.
Are you
I
kidding me, Jay? Like
Yeah.
with the rest of your characters that you've ever played where I've been on a game with you, I am proud of you. Okay, I'm trying to give
What,
you
that I'm not angry?
Yes, like I'll try to give you like as much agency as possible. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, see, like, it's funny because in the one shot he's like, yeah, I'm a big bro that's gonna beat everything up, and then in the long place he's like, I'm a pacifist that likes to heal people. You've been that in the like all the other like long plays because the Ice War
I
campaign that
tried
we were
to
doing
be-
in person, you were a healer also.
That was
Oh,
because I wanted to
gosh, that's
practice
right.
Paladin, but I tried to be a pacifist during our goddamn last long play, and apparently nobody wanted me to be a pacifist during that game. So during this game, I'm not a pacifist. I'm just a wimp who doesn't like getting punched or shot at.
Yeah. I'm stoked. That was fun. I can't wait for next week. Thank you all for coming to watch with us this evening. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to come back every Tuesday. We do this continuation of the Star Wars Empire Rising on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on YouTube. And also, I did want to mention, and forgive me, Cher, but if you want, I'll just hand it to you if you want to speak about the ladies of D&D.
Yes. So there are some of our folks in chat as well that are familiar with our wonderful core foundation that we've put together, known as Ladies of D&D. And we are a community that has come together to bring together all gamers who are women who are female aligned, cis identifying, and trans as well, that are kind of sick and tired of kind of like the any harassment or gatekeeping judgment. Leave that at the door. Come play with us. We run games on our streams. We are on twitch.tv/ladies of D&D, all is one word. We are in the process of getting our website together soon, so that we can provide resources as well for lady gamers of all types. And we just invite you to come have fun. We also have a Facebook group as well, and we're building our Facebook community at the moment. And we also have a Discord. So please come check us out.
Awesome. Yeah, everybody go check out Ladies of D&D. And still thinking about what we're going to do for the next one-shot. I know that it's going to be, Ethan and I have discussed, we're still trying to figure out what actual system we're going to use, but the words cyberpunk and underwater are there for that, so that's going to be lots of fun for the one shot in November. I'll keep people posted on when we're going to be doing that, but other than that, we'll see you all next week, next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye,
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.